I hold my baby in my arms, and I look into his eyes. I see a future full of hope, a life that I can't write, but I can plant the seeds of faith in this tender, humble heart, a guiding hand to lead him right from the very start. Start your children on the way, the path you know is true, and when they're old they won't depart. They'll always come back to you. A foundation built on rock, a light to guide their feet, a promise from the Lord above, a promise strong and sweet. I teach them about the Good Shepherd, about the grace and all his love, the miracles he's given us, the blessings from above. We read the stories from the book about the heroes and praying they'll have the courage to stand out on the limbs. The world will try to pull them in with all its weary lies, but a heart that's known the truth of God will always see with clearer eyes. So I'll keep on praying, Lord, and do the best I can to guide my little ones to be a God-fearing man. Start your children on the way, the path you know is true, and when they're old they won't depart. They'll always come back to you. A foundation built on rock, a light to guide their feet, a promise from the Lord above, a promise strong and sweet. So when they leave our happy home and they go out on their own, I'll find my peace in your promise, in a love that they have known, knowing every step they take is a journey full of grace, guided by the light of heaven, this blessed holy place. I can still see the sun setting low on our old front porch swing. Hear the soft sound of lullabies that my sweet darling would sing, with tiny hands reaching out, holding on to my own, a gift from above, a blessing we've known. They're a heritage of grace, a promise from on high, a little piece of heaven neath a wide open sky. Each precious soul a reward from His hand, the truest riches in this promised land. I remember the first steps, the scraped knees and the tears, all the whispered prayers for protection throughout the passing years. Watched them grow tall and strong like the oak on the hill. My heart's filled with a peace that the whole world can't feel. We raise them up in the light of the cross, on the good book we stand, trusting our Father to guide them with His gentle hand. They are more than just our blood, they're a part of His plan, a testimony of His love written across our land. They're a heritage of grace, a promise from on high, a little piece of heaven neath a wide open sky. Each precious soul a reward from His hand, the truest riches in this promised land. So when the front porch is quiet, but the memories still ring of the laughter and the lessons that the years all would bring. Lord, thank You for this family, this blessing from above, built on a foundation of Your unending love. I sit here in my favorite chair, with the years etched on my face, and watch the little ones playing, running all over the place. The laughter is like a melody, a song that's sweet and clear, a blessed sound to my old ears, banishing all my fear. Children's children, a crown to the aged, a blessing from above, a living legacy, a testimony of His love. And the ones that came before, they're the pride of their kin, a chain of grace that stretches from where we end to where they begin. I remember my own mama and the stories that she tell, how she held me in her arms and wished my spirit well. Now I see her gentle eyes in the face of my own son, and I know her love lives on in him, a race that has been run. Each generation a new start, a circle pure and true, bound together by a promise and bathed in morning dew. From my great-grandpa's weathered hands to my grandchild's tiny touch, oh Lord, thank you for this family. I love them all so much. Children's children, a crown to the aged, a blessing from above, a living legacy, a testimony of His love. And the ones that came before, they're the pride of their kin, a chain of grace that stretches from where we end to where they begin. So when you're sitting on your porch, watching the sun go down, remember the love that's all around, the blessings in this town. From a tiny baby's hopeful cry to a weathered hand's embrace, it's all a testament to God's love. In His unending grace. a man with a lot of faults. I ain't always got it right, but I know how to hold a little hand to make sure the world's still bright. When my little boy asks me for a fish, I don't give him a stone instead. I give him what is good and true, just like the words my father said. If my love can be this deep, this pure and this true, how much more the love of the Father for me and for you. He gives us the best of His Spirit, a gift we can't deny, a perfect love that shines down from the sky. I learned to love from my own dad. He showed me grace and care. He taught me there's no earthly want that can never quite compare to the goodness of a father's heart, a shelter from the rain, a love that heals the broken spots and washes out the pain. This world can feel so cold and dark, a lonely and winding road, but our Heavenly Father's waiting to lighten every load. Just ask Him for His Spirit, and He will pour it out, wash away your worry and erase your every doubt. If my love can be this deep, this pure and this true, how much more the love of the Father for me and for you. He gives us the best of His Spirit, a gift we can't deny, a perfect love that shines down from the sky. So when you're feeling lost and small and you don't know what to do, remember the perfect Father who is always there for you. He's got a gift that's waiting, a blessing full of light. Just ask Him for His Spirit and He will make it all right. I was walking through this world alone, a cowboy on his own, just me and the dusty miles, and a heart as hard as stone. Then I saw her standing there with a smile that lit the air, and something shifted in my soul, a change beyond compare. She ain't just a part of my story, she's the best part of my days, a whisper of His grace in 100,000 ways. Yeah, a good woman's a good thing, a blessing sent from above, and I thank the Lord for His favor, for her and for her love. She brought a kindness to my life, a peace I'd never known. She helped me plant a garden where only weeds had grown. She stood beside me in the good times and the struggles too. She helped me see the path to Him, a a straight and righteous view. I was looking for a purpose, for a road that I could ride, but I found a precious treasure with her standing by my side. She's a testament to goodness, a mirror of His grace, a smile that tells me I have found my rightful holy place. She ain't just a part of my story, she's the best part of my days, a whisper of His grace in 100,000 ways. Yeah, a good woman's a good thing, a blessing sent from above, and I thank the Lord for His favor, for her and for her love. So if you're out there on your own, praying for a guiding hand, remember a good woman's a blessing sent from the promised land. A partner in the good and bad, a friend to walk beside, the greatest gift from heaven, a place where you can hide.
She'd wake before the roosters call to start the day with prayer, making sure the children had enough and every soul was cared for there. She'd mend our clothes and our broken hearts with a wisdom clear and true. She was a living lesson of His grace in all she'd say and do. Her children rise and call her blessed, her husband praises her with all his might. She's a testament to God's love, shining with a sacred light. She's a Proverbs woman, a treasure we can see, the kind of love from heaven for all the world and me. I can still see her at the stove with a song upon her lips, a gospel hymn for every chore, a blessing in her fingertips. She taught me how to stand up tall and how to kneel and pray. She's the quiet strength that's guided me till this very day. She never looked for glory or for any earthly prize. Her reward was in the family, in our loving, grateful eyes. So to every mother working hard with faith as your guide, just know you're building a legacy with nothing to hide. Her children rise and call her blessed, her husband praises her with all his might. She's a testament to God's love, shining with a sacred light. She's a proverb woman, a treasure we can see, the kind of love from heaven for all the world and me. So if you see a good woman with a heart so full of grace, just take a moment and thank her and praise her in that place. for the love she gave and the life she lived, a light for all to see, a testament to God's own goodness for her and her family.
I worry about the world out there, the storms upon the sea, and wonder what the future holds for my family and for me. I pray they walk a righteous path and stay on the holy way, but my heart finds rest in a promise that's spoken for today. All your children will be taught by the Lord, His Spirit's in their soul, and with His lessons on their heart, He will make them whole. A blessed and a peaceful life, their troubles will decrease, for every single one of them a great and perfect peace. We send them off to school each day with a prayer on our own breath, to guide their steps and guard their hearts from any worldly death. But He's the one who's truly teaching with His wisdom from above, planting seeds of faith and hope and an unending sacred love. The world can try to lead them wrong with all its lies and fears, but the Lord Himself is on their side through all the coming years. He's the teacher in the morning, He's a comfort in the night. He's the one who holds their hand and guides them to the light. All your children will be taught by the Lord, His Spirit's in their soul, and with His lessons on their heart, He will make them whole. A blessed and a peaceful life, their troubles will decrease, for every single one of them a great and perfect peace. So rest your heart, my worried soul, and let your spirit be. The Lord has got your children for all eternity. He'll give them wisdom and true purpose and a peace that can't be bought, a blessed and holy legacy by His own hand they're taught.
She was a woman from another land with a different name and way, but she saw a light in my mother-in-law that made her want to stay. She saw a heart that loved the Lord a kind of grace she'd never known, a promise she would keep. Where you go, I will go. Where you stay, I'll stay. Your people will be my people, and your God will be my way, a sacred bond of family, of love and sacred truth, a living, breathing testament to the faith of all her youth. I can see it in her eyes, a quiet, gentle strength, a love that's passed from heart to heart, across a weary length. She didn't have to follow, she didn't have to choose, but she knew the kind of love she'd find was a love she'd never lose. It's a story told for centuries of a daughter's humble plea to find her home and a holy path for all the world to see, a love that binds a family, a faith that's strong and true, a legacy of grace for me and for you. Where you go, I will go. Where you stay, I'll stay. Your people will be my people, and your God will be my way, a sacred bond of family, of love and sacred truth, a living, breathing testament to the faith of all her youth. So when you're standing by your kin and they're walking through the night, remember this holy woman and her love for what is right. A promise that was made in faith, a bond that's strong and deep, a love that's held forever, for a family we can keep.
packed my bags and said goodbye to the home where I was raised. Left the front porch swing and the dusty roads of my younger days. 'Cause I saw a light in her eyes, a place to build my own, a sacred holy promise to never be alone. We leave the houses that we knew and we become one flesh, a brand new life together, putting our love to the test. In the eyes of the Almighty, a bond that can't be undone, a man and a woman united in the love of the Holy Son. The preacher spoke the sacred words in the light of the sun. He said, what God has joined together can never be undone. It ain't just a paper signature or a ring upon a hand. It's a sacred, solemn covenant across this holy land. It's in the quiet moments, in the struggles and the tears. It's in the shared laughter through all the coming years. A piece of my soul and a piece of yours, together we will be a testament to God's design for all the world to see. We leave the houses that we knew and we become one flesh, a brand new life together, putting our love to the test. In the eyes of the Almighty, a bond that can't be undone, a man and a woman united in the love of the Holy Son. So when you stand beside your love and hold them in your heart, remember this sacred promise right from the very start, that two souls become one spirit, a unity so true, a blessed holy family made just for me and you.
I learned to work with these two hands on a farm out past the gate, from a father who showed me what it meant to stand up straight. He taught me about an honest day's work and the value of a name. And my mama showed me what it meant to live without shame. Honor your father and your mother, the good book tells us true. It's the very first commandment. It's got a promise to it too. So it may go well with you and you may live for many years, a life that's full of grace and free from all your fears. I didn't always see the sense in the words they used to say. I just wanted to run wild and find my own darn way. But now I see the wisdom in the lessons they both taught. They built a life on honest ground, a battle that they fought. It's more than just a simple rule, it's a sacred guiding light that tells you how to walk this world and stand up for what's right. It's respecting the ones who us true. It's the very first commandment that's got a promise to it too. So it may go well with you, and you may live for many years, a life that's full of grace and free from all your fears. So I'll call my folks and tell them thanks for every little thing, for the love, the grace, the discipline, the blessings that they bring. A simple act of honor for a life that's blessed and long, and a testament to the family in this humble country song. Honor your father and your mother. The good book tells us true. It's the very first commandment. It's got a promise to it too. So it may go well with you, and you may live for many years, a life that's full of grace and free from all your fears.
I come home from a hard day's work. The sun is sinking low, and I see my love, she's working hard, just making our garden grow. She tends to all our blessings with a spirit strong and true, a fruitful vine inside these walls, a gift I cherish too. She's a fruitful vine in our home, Lord, a blessing to my soul. And the children gather round our table, making this life whole. They're like olive shoots, strong and green, planted in your grace, a picture of your perfect love in this little place. I watch her from the kitchen door, she's humming a gospel tune. The light from the window catches her hair 'neath the afternoon moon. And she's the heart of our family, the one that holds us tight, shining with the peace of God, a guiding steady light. Lord, thank you for this woman, for her spirit and her hand, for the love she sows and the faith she grows across this blessed land. And thank you for these little ones, the hope we see in their eyes. They're a sacred gift from you, a prayer sent to the skies. She's a fruitful vine in our home, Lord, a blessing to my soul. And the children gather round our table, making this life whole. They're like olive shoots, strong and green, planted in your grace, a picture of your perfect love in this little place. So when the sun goes down tonight and the stars begin to gleam, I'll thank you for this precious life, a true and perfect dream. For a wife and for these children, this bounty I can see. This fruitful vine, these olive shoots, a gift from you to me.
Outside is full of noise, a troubled and weary sound. But inside these four walls, on a solid foundation we found a place to rest our hopeful hearts, where truth is our only guide. We made a promise to our God, with nothing left to hide. This ain't just a house, it's a home built on faith, woven with a promise, secured by His grace. No matter what tomorrow brings, come what may, my family and I, we will serve the Lord today. I teach the kids about the good book, about the heroes and the trust His will from the root out to the limbs. We pray before the sun comes up and when the day is done, giving thanks for all the blessings for the Father and the Son. We're standing firm against the tide, we're holding to what's right, keeping the light of His love burning strong and burning bright. Yeah, this sacred vow we made, it's a banner we will raise for every single one of us, for all of our days. This ain't just a house, it's a home built on faith, woven with a promise, secured by His grace. No matter what tomorrow brings, come what may, my family and I, we will serve the Lord today. Generations yet to come will hear the story we've told about a family bound by love, more precious than pure gold. We will pass this legacy on, a tradition true and deep, knowing our promise to the Lord is a promise we will keep.
Some folks chase the silver and some they chase the gold, but I've got a different story, a different path to hold. It ain't about the treasures that this world can give and take, it's about the sacred promise for my own family's sake. You gotta work to provide for the ones that you hold dear, to be a pillar for your household and to cast out all the fear. A sacred duty given, a love that's deep and true, for the one who does not care for kin, has no faith in me and I've seen the troubled souls who walk the weary road alone, 'cause they left the ones who needed them with a heart as cold as stone. But the Bible tells me clear and plain, a truth for all to see, that to serve the Lord you must serve the ones He gave to me. It's in the long days, hard labor, and the lessons that you teach. It's in the quiet prayers you say, and the good life that you preach. It's living out your faith each day for all your folks to see, a witness to His goodness for all of eternity. You gotta work to provide for the ones that you hold dear, to be a pillar for your household and to cast out all the fear. A sacred duty given, a love that's deep and true, for the one who does not care for kin has no faith in me and you. So let the world chase empty things that will never last and hold. I'll find my worth in the blessing of a story that's been told, a family held together by a loving, faithful hand, a heart from my own household, a treasure in this land.
So loud with so many different views, but in this holy family we're bound by something true. We don't always see eye to eye on every little thing, but when we're together in His grace, our joyful spirits sing. Has found a holy place. We're bound together by His love, a faith that's strong indeed, a sacred holy promise that our spirits will keep. It's more than just a family, it's a unity of soul. It's a peace that lives among us and makes our spirits whole. So let us lift our voices up and let our praises
ones and you're thankful for the day. Remember the holy unity that lights the holy way. A blessed and a peaceful life, a joy that can't be bought, a unity of spirit for a family that's been taught. When the storms of this world are raging and the future ain't so clear, I find my rest in a holy promise that can take away all fear. He said that every one of them, he'd teach them with his hand. He'd guide their steps and light their way across this blessed land. All your children will be taught by the Lord, and great will be their peace. A blessing on their spirit, a joy that won't decrease. He'll give them all the wisdom and the knowledge that they need to live a life of righteousness, to plant a holy seed. I pray for wisdom for my kids in a world that's full of lies. I pray they'll hear the voice of truth with their hearts and with their eyes. I trust in His own guidance, in a love that's deep and whole, a blessed and holy future for every single soul. The world can try to sell them short with things that won't last long, but they've got the greatest teacher in a life that's full of song. He'll be the one to light their way, to hold their weary hand. A perfect peace is coming for all across this land. All your children will be taught by the Lord, and great will be their peace. A blessing on their spirit, a joy that won't decrease. He'll give them all the wisdom and the knowledge that they need to live a life of righteousness, to plant a holy seed. So rest your heart, my weary soul, and know that it's all true. The Lord has got your children with a perfect love for you. He'll teach them lessons that will last for all eternity. A blessed and peaceful family for all the world to see. Good book tells us how to live with a love that's deep and whole, a sacred holy promise for the heart and for the soul. It says a woman's love is graceful
and a husband's love is true, a sacred, holy blessing for me and for you. Wives, submit to your husband as the Lord has blessed and given, and husbands, love your wives, a sacred grace from heaven, a love that's built on righteousness, a bond that's strong and true, a testament to His perfect will for me and for you. I've seen the troubled marriages built on anger and on hate. They stumble down a lonely road and find a closed and bitter gate. But a love that's built on God's own word is a love that will not bend, a gentle, holy union that will never ever end. It's more than just a promise, it's a life that's lived each day, in the quiet moments and the struggles, in the lessons that we pray. A love that's full of grace and mercy, a gentle guiding hand, a testament to a perfect plan across this holy land. Wives, submit to your husband as the Lord has blessed and given, and husbands, love your wives, a sacred grace from heaven, a love that's built on righteousness, a bond that's strong and true, a testament to His perfect will for me and for you. So when you're standing with your partner and you're holding them so dear, remember this sacred, holy promise that can take away all fear. A love that's full of grace and peace, a bond that's strong and whole, a testament to a blessed life for the heart and for the soul. Sometimes the road gets bumpy and the path ain't always clear, and I find myself in trouble with a heart so full of fear. I ask the Lord, oh, why is this? When I stumble and I fall, but then I hear a whisper in the silence of it all. You gotta endure the hardship as the discipline of grace is treating you just like his child. In this lonely, troubled place, for what child is not disciplined by the Father who loves them true? It's his way of showing mercy for me and for you. I remember when my daddy, he'd take me to the side, and he'd give me some good lessons with nowhere left to hide. He'd say, son, this hurts me more than you, with a tear in his own eye. But I knew his love was perfect beneath the weary sky. So when the trials come upon you and you wonder what it's for, just know that God is calling and knocking on your door. He's not trying to hurt you, he's just trying to set you free with a love that's so much deeper than the storms upon the sea. You gotta endure the hardship as the discipline of grace. He's treating you just like his child in this lonely, troubled place. For what child is not disciplined by the Father who loves them true? It's his way of showing mercy for me and for you. So I'll thank him for the hardship, for the lessons that they bring, a clearer path to righteousness, a holy song to sing. I'll find my strength in his own hand, a love that's strong and deep, a father's kind of discipline, a promise he will keep. I've seen the kind of person who chases empty gain. They build their life on fragile ground and cause a world of pain. They tear apart their family with a heart so full of sin, and all they find is emptiness, a weary place within. He who brings ruin on their family will only get the wind, and the fool will be a servant to the wise and righteous king. A life that's lived for selfishness, a life that's built on lies, will fade away like dust and ash beneath the weary skies. They'd sell a soul for a promise, a life for some cheap prize. But they lost the greatest treasure right before their very eyes. They lost the love of those they had, the kindness they could know, and all they got was bitter fruit from a lonely seed they'd sown. True wealth is in the family, in the heart and in the soul. A life that's built on kindness, that makes a person whole. So choose to walk the righteous path with a spirit strong and true, and build a home on holy ground for me and for you. He who brings ruin on their family will only get the wind, and the fool will be a servant to the wise and righteous king. A life that's lived for selfishness, a life that's built on lies, will fade away like dust and ash beneath the weary skies. So let the world chase foolish things and stumble and then fall. I'll find my strength in my own family and answer to His call. A life that's full of righteousness, a joy that can't be bought, a testament to a faithful heart and the lessons we've been taught. I once knew a man who chased the coin and nothing else but that. He'd promised to his family, but his words just fell down flat. He thought that money bought him love, a power he could wield. But all he found was empty hands on a broken, bitter field. The greedy bringing trouble to the ones they ought to save. They walking on a shaky ground and digging their own grave. But the one who hates the easy way, the one who stands up straight, will find a peaceful life to live and a family that is great. He had a fine big house and car, a
watch that shines so bright. But there was nothing in his heart, just a lonely, empty night. His kids grew up without a dad who was always gone and gone. He lost the greatest treasure long before the sun had dawned. You can't buy your way to happiness, you can't bribe your way to grace, you can't leave your soul behind for a fake and empty place. True wealth is in your family, in an honest, faithful heart, a life that's built on God's own love, right from the very start. The greedy bringing trouble to the ones they ought to save. They walking on a shaky ground and digging their own grave. But the one who hates the easy way, the one who stands up straight, will find a peaceful life to live and a family that is great. So I'll choose to walk a different path, with a heart so full of thanks. I'll find my riches in my family, more precious than the banks. 'Cause a life that's lived in faith and truth is a life that's truly blessed, free from all the trouble and put to a peaceful test.
I've seen them grow from tiny babes to standing tall and strong. I watched them make their own mistakes and know where they belong. But there's no earthly treasure, no kind of worldly prize that brings me joy like seeing truth reflected in their eyes. Oh, there's no greater joy, there's no sweeter sound I've heard than to hear my children walking in the truth of your holy word. To see them standing firm and straight, a testament to you, a life that's full of purpose and a spirit strong and true. I pray they live an honest life and never turn away from the lessons that we taught them, to kneel and humbly pray. I pray they have the courage to choose the righteous side, with a heart that's full of goodness and with nothing left to hide. This world is full of choices and a path that's hard to see, but with the Word of God as their guide, they'll always be set free. So I'll keep on thanking heaven for every little step they take, a life that's lived for Jesus, for goodness gracious sake. Oh, there's no greater joy, there's no sweeter sound I've heard than to hear my children walking in the truth of your holy word. To see them standing firm and straight, a testament to you, a life that's full of purpose and a spirit strong and true. So when you see a family living a life so true, remember it's a blessing from the Lord for me and for you. A generation planted firm with a faith that's deep and whole, a greater joy than any other, a comfort to the soul. Oh, truth of your holy word. To see them standing firm and straight, a testament to you. A life that's full of purpose and a spirit strong and